We were just saying how I watched the movie and I cried so many times. Your character really spoke to me. I thought she was so passionate and loving and amazing. So what was it when you first read the script that made it jumped out to you and was like, I want to play her?
There are so many things about Shannon that jumped out to me and made me want to play her. She's a very attractive person. She has a lot of attractive qualities, but not really on the outside. She is a beautiful woman, but on the inside, just so many lovely qualities, and those qualities that were in her at such a young age, and you kind of get to see that in the movie, that she was just this light, really kept him going and kept him wanting to, you know, do what God had called him to do. And she was such a big, I mean, she was the first person to give him an Amy Grant CD.
Right.
You know, so I just thought that it was so refreshing to read something like that, because at my age, you know, in your teens, you read so much garbage and you read so much negative stuff, and even the normal girl characters are now doing things that are completely out of control and wild, and just not really good role model things for young girls. And so it was like a breath of fresh air to read something like that, that would be edifying, that I could be proud of, that I could, you know, share with young women my age, and you know, speak life into them. So I mean, she's obviously someone so much to look up to, and someone I would really like to model myself after. So I was overjoyed just to see something that was edifying.
Yeah. And did you get to actually meet Shannon in life and get to talk to her about the character and how she wanted to be portrayed, or?
I didn't. I never got a chance to talk to her beforehand, but Andy sent me a lot of research and stuff on her, and like a lot of interviews that they had done, to get to know who she was. But I didn't talk to her because he said that he just didn't want me to do anything different, just because he said that we had the same spirit and mannerism. So I was like, okay. And I'm definitely nervous though to meet her in a few days at the premiere, and see what she thinks, because it's nerve-wracking playing someone who's real life. You know, I know you obviously want to do them justice, especially someone who's so amazing and such a life woman, you know. So yeah, I'm definitely nervous to see it with her, but we'll see what happens. I hope I did good.
Well, I think you did amazing. So if that's anything, you know, any consolation. But I will say, I read something where you wanted to work with Dennis Quaid, and then you kind of full circle got to. What was that like, actually getting to work with him?
It was crazy. I was very excited to work with Dennis Quaid because I had wanted to my whole life. It's funny, him and Jim Carrey. So
check one off the bucket list.
Yeah, check them off the bucket list. So it was very special, and I was very nervous to meet him because, you know, you watch people's films and you hope that they're that way in real life, but you know, you never know, and sometimes it's major turn off when they're just like disgusting. And thank God he wasn't. He was lovely, and just a beautiful person. He did such a good job. He's never played anything like that before, so I have to say it was very different to see him in that respect, and like legit be in the scene with him, like looking at him be this way. But he did such a beautiful job, and just to see the transformation that he makes is beautiful.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. This was great.